Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here. Welcome to another day's stream. We're just going to get the chat up separately so it's not interfering with the screen because it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible to see the screen when I got the chat up. So yesterday we sort of covered six gun mostly. I'm not going to go over it too much today, but we'll do some more battles. Maybe put them in some different teams, different situations. I've been doing a few fights today, trying to see how it sort of works in different situations. And I can sort of say what we've been what we've been doing with the likes of Streetwise and Sinner Twin. Can sort of go through that a bit, and then hopefully talk about what we're going to do next as playtesters as well. So, a few people in the chat say hello to. So we've got Destroyer first in the chat as always. Welcome to the stream. Sharks here, our one of our mods. Welcome. Grind Time, who was in the daily stream today. So well done to you, brother. I was in there a few weeks ago, and I've just talked to him before the stream. So he was very nervous. Didn't come across that way. I thought he came across really well. And I was nervous beforehand, but I think that once you get on there and start getting into the swing of things, I think it's all right. Yeah, it's pretty chilled. Yeah, the apes were brilliant with me. We had a good chat before it. Had a good chat afterwards. Had a bit of a laugh with Yanis about something, and we've also got RW5439 in the chat. We've got Silverbolt 2, and we've got Retro also. Congratulations to everyone. Congratulations. I mean, welcome to everyone. Congratulations. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. I don't know why I said congratulations. So about the loot codes, we've had some problems with loot codes. That's why I've been doing giveaways. But the giveaways are going to start again this weekend, starting tomorrow. The apes have promised that even though the loot links aren't working, kind of, they work for some people, they don't work for others. But if there's a problem with them, I can message them direct. So a few people that have won have had to message into Space 8, wait for a reply. But I think there was Sharks here, Blue Grimlock, and Chip. All three of those had problems with the codes, and they've all been sorted out today. And so if you do win over the weekend, guys, just keep in mind that it will all be sorted in due course. Fewer people have joined the stream, so welcome to Remy as well. Welcome. You're just in time, actually, Remy. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you just something dead quick. Anyway, I'll tell you a bit of a real life stories. So, for anyone that's in the UK, the idea behind everyone staying indoors and part of lockdown is so the NHS, the National Health System, isn't overrun. So obviously, all the nurses, all the doctors have been working during this, it's a scary time to be working and a scary environment to be working in as well, especially with the current climate. So every Thursday at 8 p.m., we all go to the front doors and we all sort of fireworks off, clap, bang pans, and just make a lot of noise just to say thank you to the NHS doctors and nurses. So every Thursday we go and do that. So the Thursday stream is always a slightly bit longer than usual. I normally start about 5 to 8, 8 o'clock, and then let a few people get in there and share it out. But I started a bit late for that on a Thursday. So if you ever join in on a Thursday, guys, while we're in lockdown, it will always be a few minutes late on a Thursday. There you go, background story. Welcome, Brad Channing. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for helping me out today. I won't say what, but Brad helped me out today. I had to message him with a problem, get his professional opinion on something, so I appreciate that. Yeah, so we'll have a quick look at Six Gun. Nothing ridiculous. We've seen him pretty much in the showroom. I'm sure most people have seen the stream from Space Ape today. But I can confirm, honestly, he is an amazing bot. Amazing. I think we talked yesterday about maybe being the best gunner in the game. And I think Brad Channing. Well, I think he's a really good bot. And no, there was no burning sensation, Brad. No, there wasn't. Touche. But I think both the Six Gun and Trigger Happy, Really cool. Like I said, don't go over it too much, but very, very cool. So I've been trying him today in situations, and I tried him in my team with Star Saber and with Goldfire, and it was just very costly. Very costly. Emmanuel Dakota, no, you're just on time. We just started. You're all right. Welcome. So yeah, he's very costly. So if you do a sort of cleanup like I do, where you use a lot of big ability points, so 2 times Saber, Goldfire times 2, and then I tend to use Lita as well, and then clean up, you need cheap bots. So in a cleanup team, he doesn't work too well because he's expensive. But in a walk team, he is immense against the likes of shock towers and cannons, things that people clump together. Because you tend to find that people will have the likes of missile launchers, mortars, beams. They space them out. Whereas the likes of cannons and shock towers, because they have more HP, people are more inclined to put them close together. So what we'll do today is we will try it out. So let's just we'll leave them there. It doesn't matter. Makes no difference. So what I want to do is I want to sort of try and it out in a new sort of tactic people are using called GTR. So you'll see the likes of Lord Dragon using this quite a lot in wars, and it's catching on, and it's pretty impactful. So the idea behind the attack is having Rook to pop outposts, maybe Optimus Prime, and then 4 gunners, so to speak, and 2 healers generally. Trax is one of them gunners, and usually at least 1 jet that can one-shot. So I'm going to do a video on this over the weekend, so you'll see. But what I want to do is I want to try and put 6 gun in there and see how it goes. So what we'll do, we'll set. I want to do it against my own base. It's not been set up especially. To be honest with you, I copied this base against someone high level out and see if I could attack it and see different tactics, because we tend to find these quadrant bases and these sort of bases quite a lot in the higher tiers. So I thought I would try it out. So yeah, it is Dakota. You know what, Dakota? Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. But instead of having gunners, you have jets as gunners, because the advantage of having jets as gunners is their range. Gunners lacked range. That's the only thing. They were good at one shots, but only thing they lacked. So with jets now, with flak, then this attack is really overpowered. I'm going to do a video on it as well, but you can sort of see it live. So we're going to go in base trials. And we should have this team set up already. So Blast is a big part of that with Quintus as well. Helps a lot. And so let's so we're going to have and what I've been doing is I've been doing it with 4 stars only. So no 5 stars. So what we'll do is we'll go through it. So Blaster with Quintus. Yes. Then we need Rook. Yep. Then we're going to take Trax with Flak and Offset Alpha Triumph. Then we're going to take Jetfire. Has Jetfire got Flak? Yep. Then we're going to take Silverbolt. Yep. Silverbolt. And then we're going to take... We'll try a 6 gun. There we go. Then we'll take 2 healers. So, healers, where are you? Healers, where are you? God, the healers so down. Wow. I didn't realize the healer was so far down. So there we go. That's a general setup that I've been sort of practicing with. So we've got 4 gunners in there. We've got 2 healers and 2 tanks. Let me just make sure. Is that what? I know it's Optimus Prime, to be honest with you, for a 3rd tank. So we are a bit less tanky, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So we'll take Defensor, gives a good shield to the bots. We'll try that. No, Victorian. Yeah, I want to get rid of some of them beams at the top. So we'll go with Victorian. So what I'm going to do quickly, guys, I always put my bots in order of what I'm going to place them. So what I'm going to do is just going to take these out, put Blaster in there, put Rook in there, and find Rook now, and then put them in there and there. So we'll go through the attack. You can see how it works, and we'll see how a good 6-gun is, and then yeah, we will see. So my base is maxed out. Oh, I forgot. Let's go back in again. I want to put the shield gen on, and I want to put the combiner beacon on. Make sure that it is up to par, so to speak. Let's just try one more time. Remy's asked if 10% of crystals. I think 10% of crystals will get the. Well, you never know. It's unlikely, but you never know. Destroyer for the win. And activate the combiner beacon. So we put it in with Defensor. Tend to find him at higher levels. So we'll go through the stats after this. So base trials. Said all 4 stars, not a single 5-star in sight. So because Silver Bolt is the highest damage, we're going to use Silver Bolt for any mortars. We're going to use Jetfire for any beams and launch. So we're just going to drop both jets down. Take that out there. Take the mortar out. Take the launcher out there. Hit there. And then we're going to start dropping bots. There we go. We'll put a bit of smoke down there just to cover. So we took the key defenses out. The mortars are still stunned, so they can't do anything. We'll drop a bit. Once the shock tower's gone, we'll then drop the minions. We want to try and pop them top outposts if we can. Let's get a bit closer, I think. So now we're going to take that beam out as well. Take the other mortar out. And then what we'll do, we'll drop Victorian over here. And then we're going to take this launcher out. So what I'll try and do is now try and take 2 defenses out, ideally. Take that out. And there we go. Pop them outposts with Rook. Do some damage there with 6-gun. Try and take those last few defenses out there. Take that launcher out there. Let's put a first aid mini box down. Let's protect them. One more outpost to pop here. I've just got a few to finish off now. Just a matter of time now. Shield gen is still intact. Put the minions down too. Hit it with 6 gunners to finish it off. And base down. Base down. So that is a maxed base, taking out every single defense. It's no shortcuts, no skipping. The whole base was taken down. So if we just go through it, guys, I just want to put through some of these stats. So Jetfire is level 58.9. I don't think that is a ridiculous sort of level to get your Jetfire to. I think most people can get Jetfire to 58.9 with a 2-star flak level 5. Not a ridiculous level. There's nothing in there. Maybe the core is quite high, but nothing in there that was ridiculous. Silverbolt. So yeah, Silverbolt is high. You do need a bot that's going to be quite high, or you do need a 5-star bot to one-shot mortars. But if you got a 4-star Silverbolt, if he could probably take out beam lasers, and if you have a 5-star jet, then they can easily take out beam lasers. So 5-star jets will help a lot. But yeah, 4-star flak level 9, granted. But again, a 3-star flak would suffice. If you only got 2, then I have tracks. So granted, that's why I've got all 3 flaks out. But again, the DPS doesn't matter too much. Then we have Blaster. Blaster is level 58 with a Quintus core. And Rook. Rook is level 59.9 with Lionizer, but again, it didn't die, so Lionizer gets little effect other than the DPS. My Cronus is a big plus. 6 gun, obviously quite high, 6110, but again, quite lower. And my healers, Ratchet is level 53.6. That's all. And first aid, level 55.8 without a heal beam, without any combat bots or anything. So, Mohammed, I know you say that I know the outpost bots, but I will tell you what, you can choose what outpost bots I put in there. And I will go again if you want me to, because to be honest with you, it doesn't matter what outpost bots are in there, because the first outpost is just covered with tracks. So no matter what outpost bot it is, it won't do much damage to my team. The top 2 are popped with Rook, so they will just attack Rook's Hollow. It doesn't make a difference. And the last one you can just use and just battle on the tracks again if you like. Don't forget, I used 6 gun there to do probably little damage really for 8 ability points. So I've got 8 ability points spare there. But it doesn't matter, like I said, it doesn't matter if I know what outpost bots are there or not. It doesn't matter what outpost bots are there. That team will beat pretty much any spaced out HQ 17 base. No, you can't defeat a max HQ without using a single ability point. No, you can't. No. So Remy wants no Saber, Slash, and Cheetor. Okay. Tell you what, we'll do that. We'll put them in. We'll go again. Do you want to put 6 gun in an outpost? Let's do it then. We've got a slash in there, ready? You lead to 1. We'll put Sabre in instead then. But don't forget, I'm substituting a 5-star Elite here for a 4-star Sabre. And then Cheeto. No, and Cheeto. We'll put 6 gun in here just for the sake of it, because I think it does a crazy amount of damage. So it could be interesting to see what it does in an outpost. Right, okay, there we go. We'll go again. But what I want to do is I want to really use 6 gun at the start to really make a lot of damage so I can save tracks a bit, I think. We'll try that. Yeah, we'll try that. So my team is totally different from this, but I've been using this and it's really effective. I just need a good level jet. That's all I need. Monty, have I had any feedback about Streetwise? Well, I know obviously the play testers have been the ones to sort of level this, sort of like decide where it goes. And from my understanding is that he was just running out ahead. His ability was good, but that's just that he died too quickly. So they've reworked it so that he doesn't run ahead as much, so he stays back a bit, and that was the whole rework. We sort of I don't really use him, so I sort of stayed out of it a bit. I said, "Listen, I'm going to leave it to you guys. I'm not a big fan of him anyway." And the whole thing was that you need to just slow him down, basically, and keep him back. That was the idea behind it. Yes, Monty, we will be looking at other bots to buff. There was a big list, but I think I might not be right on this, but I think the next bot we'll probably look at is punch and counter punch. They were pretty poor. Yeah, I think they were pretty poor, and I think there might be the next bots we'll look at. Obviously, I can't say what yet. I haven't got a clue, to be honest with you. We haven't started yet, but once we close the book on one, we'll then start on another one and start seeing how we'll change that bot. We'll look at if his ability needs improving, if it's his health, is his DPS. But I might be wrong, but looking back from my recollection, was that his health and DPS was pretty good. It might be his ability. Maybe he runs ahead with his ability. Maybe his grenades need to throw larger rather than running ahead. Throw further, I mean. We don't know. We're going to test it. And so since he came out, I weren't too impressed with him. We all have our sort of say a bit. And at the end of it, I weren't that chuffed. I thought it was okay. But yeah, I'm really impressed with 6 gun. I'm not just saying that, guys. I really am impressed with 6 gun. And if I get him, I'll be leveling him. I'm just to add in as well that I talked yesterday about his lack of range, and they have improved his range. So that will help a lot. So that's what we'll do. We'll tap for the other side just to prove that I'm not staying to one side for any reason. So we'll come from the other side instead. We'll take that out with 6 gun. And 6 gun in the outpost. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty scared of 6 gun. So we're going to put the shield down. Let me take that beam out quite quickly. Trying to take that combiner down. It's a high level combiner. Outpost have popped. Should have waited till they hit Rook, really, to be fair, but do some extra damage to the outpost pop. Never mind. Take that down. See that beam laser out. That's the most important thing. Protect the bots now. Try and shield them. You see that as well, though, that all the bots pretty much on full health already. There's no bot that's in real danger. The healers get a bit low now, but trying to once those gunners lock onto the HQ, there's not much that's going to destroy all them healers, all them gunners, sorry. Especially not with the healing. And base down, one bot lost. So you got to think there. I'm facing HQ17, HQ17 base, and with high 4 stars, level 60 plus outpost bots. And I'll show you my combiners too. So, combiner that I am using is Victorian, and Defensor is an outpost. So there I was using a level 11 combiner. That's all. And in the outpost is level 17 Defensor. So that's a top level base, guys. That's a top level combiner. Top level outposts. Base down. It's a really effective, but you've got to work out. You need certain bots to really take out those beams, mortars, launchers. That's it. So launchers, you're looking at 4,600 DPS. Beams, same again. Mortars, 5,584. Call it 5,600. So 5,600 and 4,600. If you can get jets to take them out, then it really is effective. Yeah, Laser Claw, it does limit it. I'm not going to lie. You do need probably at least 2 flaks in there. You don't need 3. You could do with 2. We definitely need the jet back on. Maybe even 1. We could try it again with more. Yeah, I don't see why it won't work with just 1. You do need 2 jets, though. You do need 2 jets in the team. Definitely. What we'll do is we'll have a quick go and we'll put a 6 gun and an outpost and we'll see how he does against a high level bot. We'll try a high level bot first. Then we'll try a gunner, see what sort of damage it does. Let's see what 6 gun and an outpost does. No, it's decent on tracks. But yeah, you can do. You've got 5-star Firefly, then he can definitely take out mortars at high level. Definitely. Not sure what level 5-star Firefly can. I'd imagine around 61-ish. So let's try a Rook first. So Rook is a really powerful bot. A lot of health. Wow. Oh my days. Oh my days. Did you see that? Did you see that? Wow. So basically, I just want to see the health on that rook because it's not low. It's really low. 21,000. It's done about 22,000 damage there. Yeah, he just killed rook on his own. I think the problem is that if it's a group of bots and there's like 4 or 6 bots, then 6 guns ability will target multiple bots. So it just doesn't cross them all. So let's have a look at 6 gun a minute. So if he engulfs a group of bots, then the 4 missiles will probably hit a bot each. So that's 4,000 each. So a group of bots, he'll do 6,000 damage to each. But the 4 guided missiles do 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. It says there 18,000 damage. But yeah, Silverbolt, you got it. Yeah, he just nuked them. So what we'll do is we'll try again, but we'll put some high health bots in there. We'll put 4 of them down. Try hotspot. I could try hotspot as well. Yeah, let's put hotspot in there. Put some high health bots in there. What health hotspot have? 23,800. Another high health bot. Who have we got? No, drift jumps around too much. Elite is 22,000. Oh, and sludge, obviously. And obviously sludge. What's sludge? 25,000. So we've got some tanky bots there. Tanky bots. Destroyer, I really hope it won't be nerfed because we pushed it this far. And I think that we need a great gunner in the game again. I really think we do. Gunners are going wayward a bit. Jets are where they are. I don't think we need jets more powerful than what they are right now. But I do think we need more powerful gunners. We don't need special bots that are more powerful than what they are right now. Even scouts, especially... I could probably imagine a good scout. I think the game needs a good scout. Where's Sludge gone? I'm sure I put Sludge in there. Oh, well. There's 3 tanky bots. Let's have a look. There's the damage. And there we go. So you can see there, he's hit 1 bot. So we didn't take out Rook in 1 shot there. But you can see that he pretty much eliminated 1 bot there. Let's have another go. Let's have another go. So we've got Sludge there. Why did I miss Sludge? I can't let miss Sludge out. But let's just put Sludge down and we'll see what sort of damage 6 can do to Sludge. Sludge is one of the tankiest bots in the game. I don't think there's a bot that's more tankier than Sludge. So we shall see. I think if they bring Brawn out, it should make him a scout. Brawn as a scout with good ability. G1 bot. Why not? There we go. There's Sludge out. So I don't think it's hitting him there. The cannon has hit him a couple of times. So there you go. So he's pretty much eliminated Sludge quite quickly. So any bot that, if you put up 1 bot toe-to-toe against 6 gut, then he's going to really struggle. He's just going to eliminate him, basically. I'm quite impressed with 6 gun, I've got to say, I really am. But that's crazy. How would Soundwave not trigger happy and block looking outpost? Well, I actually have on my actual base, my global account, I have Blaster, Gnaw, Rook, and Dinobot. So instead of trigger happy, I have Dinobots, more hollow, so to speak. But yeah, I think that yeah, it'd be interesting 6-gun in an outpost for sure. And like I said, the only reason that I tell you what we'll do, we'll go again this with attack, but track's a big part of this, but we won't take tracks, and we'll see what 6-gun really does. This sort of attack. So we'll just put this back again where it was. And if you just as well, guys, if you are trying a bit of base design, then just go into base trials and try and do some various attacks to your base. Try and rush it, try and smash it, try and walk it, and just try different things against your own base. Gives you a good idea where it stands and how open it is to manipulation and getting beat quite easily. So we'll put Prime back in there. We'll put Rook back in. Is Rook already there? Rook's already there. Got the 2 jets in there. Put the healer back in. Put Ratchet back in there. And don't forget, again, these healers have not got heal beams either. They haven't got any cores on at all. So you may say, oh, well, yes, you know this and you know that, but there's a lot of things that I don't know. Put 6-gun back in. If we can find him. He's not doing it, is it? He's already in, that's why. You were missing from there. Oh, tracks, obviously. I'm missing tracks. So we'll put a different gunner in there. We'll put a 4-star gunner in, though. I haven't got Alpha Trion, that means we'll take Alpha Trion off. Or do I? Oh, I don't know. It's a hard choice. Alpha Trion. We'll put Skyburst in. We'll put Primer on her, though. Laser turrets now attack jets without an anti-air core on. Have they got anti-air cores on? They might have anti-air cores on. I hope so, to be honest with you. I hope a lot. Because this attack is ridiculously overpowered. Maybe they do. There you go. So, same again. 2 jets down. Put them down first. So they don't get hit. So same again, but with no tracks this time. So this could really hurt. We'll put them medibots down first this time. Here we go. Here comes 6-gun. Who's he targeted? So you can see there, I think he's split the damage. Because there's multiple bots, he's hit quite a few bots, a lot there. And done multiple damage. But it didn't actually hit just one bot. So in an outpost, I think that against multiple bots, then he's not that amazing. But if he just catches one bot on its own, then I think you can pretty much kiss that bot goodbye. Got no combiner either. Gonna have to do well to beat this base now with no combiner as well. This is where I think we use 6-gun ability now. He's got rid of them outpost bots quite quickly. So I think if we can get enough ability points now, to get rid of that beam laser, we could win, but we really need to get rid of that beam laser. We really do. Need 9 or 10 ability points. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. And there we go. HQ17 down with no combiner, no tracks. That is how powerful that attack really is. That is ridiculous. That is how overpowered it is. Crazy. So yeah, like I said, I've not set that base out any particular and nothing too ridiculous. You know, all I've sort of done is just gone out a popular design. I've switched and changed a few things to try and make it better. But, you know, a really overpowered attack. So if you have got any jets in there, start getting them leveled. I've no doubt that maybe Space 8 will do something to combat this. But I've always said that there should be a choice. No attack should be that overpowered that it can beat any base. And I personally have put forward that they should buff air cores back to what they were again. And have a choice, basically, between ground attack or air attack. And, you know, to try and stop people from using that attack. But you're sacrificing ground power to do that and leaving yourself open to something else. So that's sort of my idea behind it. But, yeah, pretty impressed with Six Gun. And pretty impressed with him in an outpost for sure. So I was talking with a friend as well about not drop rates, but about drop rates of particular classes, whether healers drop more or less, or jets do, or gunners. So we did sort of think about doing a sort of experiment, but then worked out we need 100,000 prems, probably something like that, something crazy. And I was going to sit there and open like 10,000 or 100,000 prems just to prove a theory. And the theory was basically whether healers were less likely to drop than... Well, the argument started, to be fair, that whether all bots in a 5-star batch are equal. And Space Saver said they all have equal chance, but I don't believe I have an equal chance of pulling Optimus Prime in that batch. A lot of people have chased Optimus Prime and he's the last bot to get. So I don't believe it. I really don't. And that's where the argument sort of started. And my point was that special bots drop less than gunners and jets. So gunners and jets are more likely to drop first. And that is a true sort of stat. But that stat was quite old. And that was back when there was less special bots in the game. So now, is it more likely? It's more likely probably to pull a special bot. But then the chances of pulling a particular special bot are very slim. So, yeah. You pull Meg's second time in the batch. Yeah, I've no doubt there is exceptions to it. Obviously, with chance, there is, you know, there's a chance with anything because that's what it's called, chance. But, yeah, so I was sort of thinking about doing an experiment. That's why I've got exactly 1,000 prems. But then we realised that 1,000 was not enough. Sadly. So, yeah. But I am glad that, obviously, the jets are relevant again. I am. But I just, like I said, you've seen there a maxed out base getting beaten by a team without a combiner, without tracks. That's overpowered. I don't think anyone will disagree that that is overpowered. Only tracks. Is it 2-star and 3-star in there? No, I think there was a 4-star flak, but you can substitute that out for a 3-star. I don't think it make a huge amount of difference. All 4-star bots, no 5-star bots were used in there either. So it's all 4 stars, so easily accessible. So yeah, it's a good attack. So I'll be doing a video on it as well. I'll be doing a video on 6 gun over the weekend as well. I am thinking about doing some base design videos as well. A lot of people have been asking for base design videos and sort of how to do base design, so to speak. And it is quite hard nowadays because there's no particular design that's amazing. Everything has its downfalls. Everything has its pros and cons. But yeah, I thought I'd do a base design video on the same sort of structure as last time. So, but what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about maybe splitting it up into different ones. So, a base design video about walls, base design about defenses, base design video about outposts. I don't think anyone wants to sit there and watch a half-an-hour video, and I think that's what it'll be, talking base design. But I think we need to go through some and then through some examples and sort of speak on how they work and why they work. It's a long video. It's a long video to do, and yeah, I think it's going to take quite a bit to do. But yeah, I'll probably do it like a series. You'd watch a half-an-hour video. Maybe a half-an-hour video is too long though. A lot of people get bored after about 10 minutes. That's why most of my videos now are about 10, 15 minutes. Probably 2 hours with questions. Well, that's the good thing about a video though, Dakota, that you can sort of like plan it out beforehand and you just speak and it's done. So you can condense it right down. But then the problem is that you get questions sometimes, and sometimes you'll make a video and you think you've done a good job, and then someone will say, well, what about this then? And you're like, oh yeah, I'd have to think about that. I didn't think to test that. I didn't think to speak about that. And you regret sort of missing that out then. So yeah. Yeah, grind time. I get that a lot of you guys sort of watch me for an hour every single day. But that's different because, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just think videos are a bit different. It's different when you talk to someone like this, talking live. You're sort of getting feedback, and you guys are putting questions forward, and I'm answering them. And half the streams just, you know, you guys asking me questions and me trying to answer them and showing examples. Whereas, you know, I don't know. I think if you cut the chatting out of my videos, then you can condense it down on my streams. You can condense it down to half an hour. But yeah. Right, well, I think that's about it, to be honest with you guys. With 6 gun. Unless anyone else wants to show anything else, any other situation. We've seen him in an outpost. We've seen him in a walk team. Like I said, I did try him in a crush team, but to be honest with you, there's no point me even showing that because I would not get an ability out. If you're going to use, if you use Star Saber a lot, I don't think 6 gun will really change your team that much. Maybe it's an outpost bot, but I think that if you do a walk generally, then or some attack that even a rush, then a Russian smash would be amazing. You can get that if you can rush the HQ, get that shield gen down, and put 6 gun on the HQ. You talk some serious damage, serious. But yeah. Yeah, probably a series of shorter videos on base design. So if you have got any suggestions, guys, come to Discord, hit us up in there. We have a section saying what you guys sort of request and what you want. Throw it in there if you've got some ideas for some videos want seeing, and I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, I know Alpha Prime does a lot of good videos about some high level stuff. He's really good. And if you're a bit lower down player, then I'd go and check Engineer Hoist videos. He does a lot of sort of help for newer players. So he's a really good person to watch. Mohammed, I've actually done a video about raids and talked about them. You go and check my back catalogue. It's about a year ago now. But yeah, I did do a video on raids. I did 2 actually. So yeah, go and check them out. I wonder if the shield core may be useful now. What do you mean by shield core, Dakota? Oh, the HQ shield core. Well, I believe that the flame core has been buffed. I believe so it can extend and reach gunners. So if that is true, then the flame core is probably better than the laser core, because the good thing about the laser core was that it hit gunners and the flame core didn't. And with all the sort of focus on gunners with jets of flak and special bots of flak, then you know, the point beam was the preferred choice. But with the flame now, yeah, well, you say it's both. I don't know. I'm not testing myself, so I don't want to come out and say it has been. But some people have told me that it has been buffed, and but yeah, if it has been buffed, then that will definitely definitely be better than point beam. Yeah, I think I use flame actually. I can't remember, to be fair. I did use shield for a long time, but I may use shield again actually. The way my base is set up, then yeah, we'll see. Is Jake playing Fortnite? As forever, he's always playing Fortnite. It's his new game of choice. It's the game that he plays, the game he loves. Are you off Fortnite now, are you? You gonna come say hi to everyone?
Hello.
He's here finally, see? I haven't buried him in the back garden. He's still here alive and well.
Fortnite for 8 hours.
8 hours? Not been on for 8 hours.
Yes, it's 9 PM now.
Right, you didn't go on until half 3. 3 o'clock you went on. 3 o'clock you went. So 6 hours you've been on for, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
About 6. No.
9 take away 3 is 6. 6 hours. That's simple maths. All right, guys, that's it for today. Come and join us on the Discord server tomorrow, where we're starting off the trivia again. Sharks is working on his amazing quiz, and hopefully that should be done this weekend. I'm gonna really push him to get this done for this weekend. Get it in that server, and get it rocking. 200 odd members, and I did look beforehand, and I think we're on to 1,435 subs. So we just need about 65 more subs, guys, to reach that 1,500 limit. So let's try and get there. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, make sure you subscribe. Let's try and get to that 1,500 number. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate everyone tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Doing a bit of leveling, open some crystals. Hopefully pull 6 gun. No, he's not.
Oh, all right.
And as always, guys,
Peace out.